saw you at the Together We Dance event.
Yeah, at the golf outing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you were
yeah, that was
there.
a fun time. Well, I wasn't hitting the ball well. I didn't have fun hitting the golf ball, but it was fun just to be out there.
A lot of worm burners were there.
It was a lot of everything. They just weren't going
That's
in the
me.
right direction.
That's me.
Dazzle, you
Think
want to
I'm
start the
playing
show
poker.
off?
Yep. Is everybody ready?
Yes, sir. Go
Yes,
ahead.
we are all ready.
Ready.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, brother.
Good, everybody. Welcome to the episode with Rockin' with Raul and the Three Amigos. We have a special guest. His name is William Thomas, former NFL star who played with the Eagles. Good evening.
And Oakland Raiders.
And the Oakland Raiders.
Good
Yeah,
evening to
but
you.
I know I can only identify with the Eagle fans right now. I bleed green.
Yeah, do you? It's
Yeah.
tough to leave, isn't it?
Oh
Leave
yeah.
behind.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Uh,
I still enjoy watching the team. I argue at the TV every weekend just like everyone else.
yeah, we all yell at the TV. They just don't hear us. Well, they have to start listening to us, I think.
What was your favorite moment playing in the what was your favorite unforgettable moment playing in the NFL?
I would say just actually making it to the NFL because, as a kid, you dream of making it to the NFL, but when you actually get there, you really can't believe it. You're like, man, I'm actually here. So, and when I was with the Eagles and the Raiders, I made some plays that were memorable, like interceptions for touchdowns and things like that. Those plays like that kind of sticks out in your mind.
Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. How about hits? I know playing linebacker, you're always in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
What was the best hit you put on somebody?
Well, hey, after about a year or two, those trying to make those big hits, those started hurting me.
Oh,
So I'm like, wait a minute, I'm not looking for the woo-ah hit anymore. I got to stop doing that.
yeah,
So actually, it was a smart business decision on my part just to wrap them up and get them down. So,
oh, I'm sure. Yeah, right. You can
yeah,
only take so many shots, right?
yeah. You're trying to give them out, and you try to give them out. And next thing you know, you're the one on the carpet laying down hurt. So
Yeah.
it wasn't a good feeling.
But while we're on this subject, I have a question for you. I always see the cold water baths in the locker room next to like the warm baths. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The aluminum. What is the cold for?
Well, the cold, actually, believe it or not, it's once you get in it, it's excruciating pain in the beginning. Like, oh God, this is cold. But once you get in there and stay in there for a while, about 10, 15 minutes, and you get out the next day, you feel like it's golden. Your legs are fresh, you're bouncy and ready to go.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's what the cold tubs are for.
Okay.
You get the bounce back in your legs and feel refreshed.
Yeah, it absorbs everything. Yes.
And also if you hurt, of course, you always got to ice things up and to get the inflammation down.
Right. Right. Go ahead, Raul. Did you have a question?
William is asking the next two questions.
Yeah.
All right.
What was it like playing with Eric Allen, Jerome Brown, and Steph
Joiner.
Joyer, and Fred Barnett?
I'll tell you what, those guys, playing with those guys, of course, Eric Allen's a Hall of Famer. Jerome Brown would have been a Hall of Famer. Seth is a great player, and playing with Reggie White, all Hall of Famers. So, and Fred Barnett is a great friend of mine. He was on the other side of
the ball.
He was on the other side of the ball. So,
Some of us are
he
friends
was
with
an
Fred
offensive
Barnett
guy.
on Facebook. Some
I
of
don't
us
like
are
talking about offensive
friends
guys
with
too much.
Fred
Yeah.
Barnett on Facebook.
Yeah, are you? Good.
Yeah.
But playing with those guys, I tell you, I learned a lot from them. They showed me the way how to be a professional and how to do things right. So that was a blessing in disguise to come to the Eagles while those players were there. They helped me out a lot.
And I'm sure and what about, did you enjoy playing with Randall Cunningham as well?
Yeah, he's a phenomenal athlete. The thing with Randall is my rookie year, he got hurt the first game of the season, so he missed the whole year. So we didn't get a chance to actually play together much during his heyday. But
I met Randall Cunningham once
yeah, yeah. How long ago was that?
back in March when I went to the Philly show event in Oaks, which is closer to me.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah, he actually, yeah, I'll show you. Look,
Yep, that's
yeah,
him.
I
That's
got,
the man.
yeah, earlier today, I got an Eagles autograph football with Jalen Hurts autograph, Cooper DeJean,
Okay.
and Saquon Barkley. I'm sure you know those guys.
Yeah, you better make sure you keep that ball protected, brother.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a display case for that soon. I can go to my room right now and show you.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's awesome.
Well,
Ralph, do you mind if I go to my room and get that?
focus on the show first.
Yeah, I can get it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ask the next question, William.
Yeah. Sure. W- what was it like when you were drafted by the Eagles?
I'll tell you what, if a lot of people don't understand that I grew up in Texas. So growing up in Texas, what team did you think I liked growing up?
Dallas.
That's right, right. So I went to Texas A&M, right? So I'm like, man, it would be great to get drafted by the Cowboys, right? But they ended up drafting a linebacker in the second round that year, and that totally pissed me off. So then the Eagles drafted. When the Eagles drafted me, I was like, oh man, it's great. I know I can hate the Cowboys now.
Yeah, same,
And I've been
division
hating them. I've been hating them ever since. Yeah. But the feeling when you get drafted, sometimes when you're at home, you're waiting for that phone call, and then the first, second, and third round go by. During the time when I was getting drafted, it's not on TV anymore, so you don't know what the heck is going on, who's getting drafted, what's happening. So I just went out and had a good time with my friends. And next thing you know, I got a phone call from Rich Kotite, letting me know I got drafted by the Eagles.
Where were you when you were getting drafted?
You say, where was I?
Yeah.
I was at home in Texas, and like I told you, when you watch the first, second, and third rounds, you're like, oh, okay, man, and then they go off TV, you don't know what's going on. So I just went and started hanging out with my friends. When I was so I was like, all right, we're just gonna wait for this phone call that way.
And
Yeah,
when you got the phone call from Rich Cardi,
Co-type.
Rich Kotite, where were you with your friends and your family?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and man, look, and you get excited, like, all right, man, it's time to go play some football now. The wait is over, so and you get excited and be ready to go.
Yes. So I'm interested. What high school did you go to?
In Amarillo, Texas, Amarillo, Palo Duro.
Okay, and you went from there to Texas A&M.
Right.
And how many years you put in there? 3,
4.
4. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, and getting drafted by the Eagles, that had to be the highlight of your life, right?
Oh yeah, and I told you as a little kid, I always dreamt of getting to the NFL, and when it actually happened, you don't believe it, but then you're like, okay, I'm here. Let's see what. Let's go out there and have some fun. I've been playing football my whole life. Just go out there and keep doing it.
What I also want to know is now every team has their own terminology for what they do.
Right.
Their defense, you had one set of terminology when you were in high school. Then when you went to college, I guess you stepped it up a little bit.
Right.
But what was the calls like in college? What did they give you? Your set first.
Yeah, it's all of us. They all go hand in hand. They'll give you a front, like 4-3, under 4-3, this, that, and other. Cover 3, cover 2, cover 1, or blitz, whatever blitzes that you want to run. Everything goes hand in hand, and it's just different lingo, different language once you get up to different levels. They just call it something different. But
Right.
it all kind of just relates to what I've gone through all the way back from high school, you know?
Right. It's
You
all the
just
same. It's the more football gets, uh, you know, more. I was going to say the more complicated football is supposed to be is it's as simple as it can be when you
yeah,
can keep it in your mind. Well, I mean, everything that you learned in high school, you see in college. I mean,
yeah.
for the most part,
Yeah,
and then into the
the
pros.
players just get better and better. You know, that's what it is. Players get better, and some of the offensive schemes are tough, but you still run defenses to combat the offenses that are out there out there on the field. So it's like a cat and mouse game. It's like a chess game. You know, you
Right.
have to sit there and be in the right defense to stop a certain type of offense.
Right.
That's the main thing about coaching and all that. You got to make sure you play the chess game right.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah.
Get you get the players lined up and you disguise your coverages. And when it's time to play football, you got to go out there and
Then
make a play as a
right.
player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's easier said than done. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
getting out there. There's a lot of work that went into making you the pro that you were, or that you have been.
Yeah. It's a lot of film work, a lot of practicing, and your athletic ability and your mindset gets you in position to make plays.
Okay.
And you know, that's what it's all about. The more time and effort that you put into the game, the better you're going to be. Because everyone out there is a pretty good athlete. So it's the ones who
Sure.
do the studying the most and doing the extra are the ones who make it to the next level.
Right.
When you were entering the NFL draft, how many teams scouted you, and which teams were interested in you when you were working out in the NFL combine and all?
But the combine, you know, that's pretty much like every team is there. So you work out and do your 40 times, your bench press and your agility drills, and then you have some interviews. You know, the Eagles came to A&M. The Eagle coaches they came to A&M. The New York Jets came to A&M. But you don't know where you're really going. You don't have no unless you're in the first round. You don't know where you're gonna fall. You have no idea, and
Right.
so it's just like a waiting game.
Some of the best players in the history of the NFL have come on that second and third day of
Yeah.
you know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know, I pride myself in, you know, I came in and I kept my head down and paid attention to what was going on and deal with the coaches asked. That's played hard, man. And next thing you know, I was out there on the field.
Oh, yeah. Coaches love players that play hard.
Yeah.
You know?
And can learn the defense easily and just keep it going, you know?
Right. And they're coachable and
Right.
listen. Yes. That's what I always wanted when I was coaching. Players like that. Go ahead, Basil. You have some questions to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know, when you got drafted to the Eagles, what
Yeah.
did you like the most about the city of Philadelphia? And
Well, I'll tell you what, I had never had a cheesesteak before in my life, so
There you go.
hey, that was a different experience when you get a really good cheesesteak in Philly, man. But you know, just the city itself. I've never been in a big city. I grew up in Amarillo, Texas, which is small. But to be in a big city like Philly was awesome. It was an awesome experience, and the fan base was awesome. So, you know, it was a great experience.
Yeah, that's the thing. If you play hard, the people of Philadelphia love you. You know, the people in the stands love it when the guys gets out there and hustles and to make the hit. And yeah,
Right.
Philly,
They do. They loved hardworking players because the city of Philadelphia is a blue collar. A
yeah.
blue collar city. I'm sorry.
What was the name of the place where you ate your first cheesesteak when you got to Philadelphia?
There used to be a place right over by the stadium, Tony Luke's.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever
Yeah,
had their roast pork?
man, we had everything over there, brother.
Okay. All right.
Cheesesteak, breakfast cheesesteak. We had everything.
The only way to fly, man.
I
Yeah,
just had it the other day. Tony Luke's.
yeah, it's nice. It's good.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, Basil. I jumped in front of you there. Um,
No, you
you're
didn't.
gonna.
Let's see.
But I
How many
want to ask
times were you in the NFC champ? Go ahead, Will.
so, well, out of the teams you played for the Eagles and for the Raiders, what was the best fan base?
Well, I'll tell you what, both those fan bases are pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, because the Raiders, they're nuts out there, and just like Eagle fans are nuts too. So look, I tell you what, when I went to Oakland, I was like, oh, this feels kind of like Philly. These fans act just as crazy as Philly fans. But
Oh
I tell you
yeah.
what, Philly fans showed up more. How about that?
Yeah.
They showed up. The Philly fans will show up and load the place, sell it out. The Raiders, we didn't sell out much, even though we were winning. We didn't sell out a lot. It was weird.
People in Philly love their Eagles.
That's right.
Go ahead, Raul.
Um, my question to you is, who was your inspiration when you were watching the NFL?
When I
And
was watching the NFL, like
when you were,
when I wasn't in the NFL yet, right?
yeah,
Yeah, you get. Hey, listen, I watched players like Lawrence Taylor, Derek Thomas, those guys who were out there wrecking havoc. Because my defense at Texas A&M was similar to the Giants' defense, where with the outside rushers were coming off the edge.
Mhm.
So I used to love watching LT.
Yeah. Yeah. He was
Yeah.
an excellent linebacker.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Raul.
did any of the Eagles players when you got drafted, did they give you any advice?
Oh yeah, like I said earlier, those guys like Eric Allen, Seth Joyner, Byron Evans, all those guys showed me how to be a pro. And all I did was following their footsteps, watching film, staying out to practice, doing the extra stuff to get better. So they showed me the way.
Who was your closest friend on the Eagles?
Well, during that time it was Kenny Rose. He was he helped me get stronger. We always worked out together, and he was like the strongest guy on the team, and we always hung out together. So Kenny Rose.
That's cool. I wanted to ask you about training. When you get to college and you get to the pros, what besides pushing the weights and all, what else do you do? What else does your training entail?
Well, that's pretty much it. I mean, all the workouts in college and in the pros are pretty much, it's a regimen that we always go through. We go to
Okay.
practice, we do it in practice, and we work out at least 3 times a week. So when we work out 3 times a week, we Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday we work out, and then
Okay.
we'll run like Mondays, and then of course we work and practice. Every time we're always working out because we're practicing and we're lifting weights throughout the week.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It takes a lot of power, to play the game. Excuse me. I'm sorry. What was there
Have to
any?
play in
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
I mean,
Go ahead.
what was it like to play on the
What was it
you
like?
have to play on the field in Oakland?
What was it like to play in
Right.
Oakland?
Did you have to play on that baseball?
Oh, yeah.
Did you have to play at
Well, Philly
was it
had one
Oakland?
too. You know that, right? They both have on the baseball fields.
At the
Both.
vet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
You had
yeah.
to play on the only 2 baseball fields in the league.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The Philly one was pretty bad, brother. It was bad, but I always tell people I wasn't the one falling on it. I was falling on top of. I was falling on players, so I wasn't falling on the turf. So it
Yeah,
wasn't
yes,
great.
yes, some cushion.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Uh,
Can I have a turn next?
sure, go ahead.
How many NFC championships were you in?
None. None at all.
What about
Yeah. I wasn't in any NFC championships.
what
But
about
in Oakland, I was.
wild
I
card
was.
in the division playoffs?
Um. I know we were in it 2, 3 times. One time we played. What was it? I know we played the Lions one year when Ray Rose was here. We played them, and we played the Cowboys one year. I mean, it wasn't a lot of times that I went to the playoffs when I was with the Eagles.
Did you ever reach the AFC Championship game with the Oakland Raiders?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. My first year there, we reached the AFC Championship game, and then you guys remember anybody? All you guys know the Tuck Rule game, right? You ever
Yeah.
heard of the Tuck Rule
Yeah.
game?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was my
Patriots.
second year in Oakland, and then I was in that game. That was my last game I ever played.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did you ever make any Super Bowls?
No. Nope. I didn't get a chance to.
Oh.
Just banging away during the season there, and in the playoffs when you got in there, that's a season long enough.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I mean, when I was in Oakland, we actually had a legitimate chance to go to the Super Bowl. So that was a great feeling. That's what I remember the most about Oakland is that we really had an opportunity, a good chance of actually making it to the Super Bowl, which is exciting. That's exciting.
Who was the quarterback for Oakland that time?
Rich Gannon.
Yeah,
Rich Gannon.
yeah,
Yeah.
from St. Joe's Prep.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was the head coach?
John Gruden was the coach.
John Gruden, right? I just said that.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Who was your was did you have Jim Johnson as defensive coordinator? When
My last year in Philly, I did. Yeah.
How was it like playing for Jim Johnson?
Well, the defense was aggressive, and look, we get to blitz and make things happen. Now, as a linebacker, that's the most fun that you can ever have, out there
Right.
blitzing and flying around. So that was fun.
Raul, I remember when Jim Johnson used to coach for the New York Giants, right?
Because the defensive coordinator for the Eagles.
Oh, okay. I thought he coached for the Giants too.
No,
Oh,
he was
Oh.
defensive coordinator for the Eagles.
yeah, I know. I thought he. Sorry, I think I had that mixed up with a different coach.
Sure. I mean, there's a lot of them out there. No biggie.
Now
No
you
biggie.
now it's Spagnola. Spags went to New York.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, remember he's the one that went to New York and was the head coach in New York for a little bit.
Yeah.
I know Jim Johnson had his defense was really good.
Yeah.
Like how was it like playing with Brian Dawkins?
Just like you can imagine.
They're all hitters, man.
Yeah. Brian was one of the strongest guys on the team. He always lifting people up and dumping them on their head. He was a great player, and then deserved every bit of getting into the Hall of Fame.
What was the like against the Cowboys and Giants? Who did you hit the most, and who did you tackle the most?
Well, I had to tackle Emmett the most. You know that. He's the one that had the ball most of the time. So yeah, so it's like that's who I had to tackle. But
did you ever hit him hard? Try to knock the ball down and all?
Sure he did.
of course, they had a star on him, and everyone with a star on him that got hit hard.
Yeah. That was part of their contract.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you moved to Oakland from Philadelphia,
Right.
did you notice was there a different kind of mindset when you got to Oakland? Was the locker rooms, what were they like? Did they
Well, it was different there because um, you remember Al Davis. Al Davis was a different type of owner.
oh yeah.
If he drafted you, like most of those guys he drafted, they were kind of like untouchable for the coaches, sort of say. And the players kind of knew it over there. It was kind of weird. Like I'm like, man, I feel like I went into a time warp or something. I was like, man, you guys better make sure you stay in Oakland because you can't act this way on other teams, you know.
This
So
doesn't work its way around the league.
yeah, it was weird, but but the experience of actually having the chance of almost making it to a Super Bowl was an awesome experience, though.
It must have been a hell of a high.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Who refresh my memory? Who did you play that year? You
In
got
the
knocked.
in the AFC in the AFC Championship game was the Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Remember they went then they went in and smashed the Giants in
Yeah,
the Super Bowl.
yeah, the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah,
How long did you play in the NFL?
11 years.
11 years. So
Yeah,
you were there long enough to get a pension from the NFL.
yeah. When you get 4 years in, you vest it anyway. Yeah,
Oh, 4 years? Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was 10 years.
Nah, 4 years you vest it.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that.
All right, but the salaries nowadays are wow.
I mean, yeah.
They're wow right now. Boy.
What was the big salary in your time playing? What would you consider a big salary then?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know what the quarterbacks made then. I think they were probably making only about 6 million or so, 7 million. It wasn't like 50 million.
Yeah, I don't know what they do with all their money. They
Yeah,
make
well,
so much money.
50 million and it's a big difference for 50 million for 1 year.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I think the more money they pay him, the more the prima donna in them comes out. Players.
Well, I will tell you this. We always talk about the contracts that they make, but you got to remember those owners, they make a lot too.
Oh yeah, right.
They make
If,
a lot of money.
yeah, whatever their salary total is for the season, plus the tax if they have to pay the tax or whatever, uh, they're making way more
Oh yeah,
than because they would not pay those prices. I mean,
that's right.
it's only what the market will bear, and
Yeah, those teams are
mo-
worth billions of dollars now.
yeah, absolutely.
So
What was your game day motivation when you before you stepped onto the field?
no, just like everyone else, man. You sit out there and you listen to music, and once you get to that level, and I played football my whole life, so as soon as I went out there on the field, it was time to play football.
Hmm.
So it was exciting and ready to go. So, and we always had our little playlist that we listened to, and you get amped up to get out there and play. It is what it is. Same thing with same thing now. You probably watch guys out there with their headphones on and listening to their music, getting into the mentality of getting ready to play.
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay.
I know of a lot of sports professionals do meet and greet stuff everywhere. Have you ever done any meet and greets, like have people to sign your autographs and take pictures with you?
Yeah, we've done that. We do that. We do that from time to time.
Yeah, I was wondering if you've done it before. I know other Eagles players and current or
Yeah.
former. Yeah. Have you done one this year?
What did I do this year? I went to just like last week. I went to somewhere for the Eagles, and we signed autographs, and we played golf with some people. So we do stuff like that.
Where was that at?
Ah, man, I forgot where it was. I just it was about an hour from my house. I forgot the name of the place.
Okay. I was just wondering if you were gonna do one here, like in Pennsylvania, somewhere in Pennsylvania anytime soon, like a meet and greet.
Well, we do stuff throughout the year. We do stuff like we'll go to bars, sports bars, and when the game time is, and we'll sign autographs at the bars and have a good time with the fans. They're all over the place. The
Yeah, that's I knew best.
Miller Lite when they have away games and stuff. So when they go to away games, we go do appearances for them.
Okay.
Out of all the stadium you played at, what was the best stadium you loved playing at?
That I love playing at.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
you always like playing at home, so it is what it is, you know. Even though our turf was what it was, you still like playing at home. Yeah. So no stadium really intimidated me, so to say. If you know, some people think, you know, how loud the stadium is,
right.
it makes it tough on you. But as a player, when you're out there on the field and the ball is snapped, I don't even hit a fans until after the tackle or whatever's made.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
I don't hear anything.
You're totally tuned into what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you might hear it after the play, but during the play, I don't hear any noise.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah. I mean, when you're coming up and you get set and you get ready for the play,
Right.
I mean, you're in that vibe right there.
Right.
And and when the play's over, you know, all of a sudden the music comes back on, you know.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
When was who was the owner when you were playing for the Eagles?
Well, when I first got there, it was Norman Bremen, and then Jeffrey Lurie took over.
How was it like playing for Norman, their owner?
Owners, it's not anything about the owners, it's about the coaches that you play for. The owners, they own the team. So it's not much about playing for the owner, it's about playing for the coach, you know.
Out of all the coaches like Rich Cotty, Andy Reid, John Gruden, who did you like playing for the most, and how were they similar to each other?
Well, none of them are really similar to each other. It's just about like they had different coaching styles. But I enjoy playing for Ray Rose the most because that's where I got all my that's where I got my first 2 Pro Bowls, and that's kind of when the Eagles started turning around a little bit.
Yeah. And what was your other question, Rahul?
That's it. How are they? That's it.
I have a question. What do you think of Howie Roseman?
Well, I think Howie's making great decisions. He's making great decisions for the team, and he's getting the players that we need to have on the team for the team to be good. And he's doing a great job of doing that. So
yeah, he sure does.
Yeah.
He has an eye for talent, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Since the NFL season, the NFL training camp is starting in 1 week, what are you looking forward for the NFL season? And do you do are you in any like fantasy football draft? Do you do like fantasy football draft?
I can't do those.
No.
I can't do those because I officiate, and it's against the rules for me to do anything like that. So, but I look forward to, you know, seeing what our new Eagles going to do. You know, we have a different receiving core now, and we have a different offensive scheme. I'm excited to see how we're going to look out there on the field.
Yeah, it sounds like they sure are going to be slick as far as their formations and you know and the different offenses that they put out there, different schemes, you know. And
I'm expecting some good stuff. That's what I'm expecting. I don't like the last few years we were really vanilla, and it seemed like we were predictable. I don't like being predictable on offense.
Right. Yeah, once the other team knows exactly what you're going to do, they have an exact way of stopping you. You know.
Yeah. Players kind of you know, pin their ears back and go get you when they kind of know exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Miss William Thomas, do you like the tush push? Because Charlie doesn't like the tush push.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, but the last year we kind of fell off with it. It wasn't as successful as it was in the years before. So I I'm a fan of it, but if it's not working, then it's time to move on and do something else.
Charlie thinks tush push is a rugby play.
It is a rugby
It is
play.
one. It is. I mean, if you look at it, if you look at a rugby scrum, it's just like it.
Yeah.
Wh-
And
wh-
you're
what did you think of the Philly special from Nick Foles in Super
Well, it
Bowl
got us a
52?
touchdown and got us our Super Bowl, our first Super Bowl. So that's
Yeah.
the best play that they designed in a long time, and it worked.
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought that was my favorite moment during the Super Bowl.
When
yeah.
when he cleared out and everybody had moved to the left, and as he got rolled into the end zone, there was
Yeah.
absolutely no one on that side of the field.
And I like the ending part when Brandon Graham stopped Tom Brady. That
Yeah.
was phenomenal.
Yeah, we needed it. We needed that at that moment.
Yeah, because if he
They
had
were
it,
right down the field on us.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
When you're after your NFL season ended, like once you decided to retire from the NFL, what was your next chapter? What after that?
When I first retired, I just stayed at home for a while and just relaxed, recovered, you know. And then, of course, you got to get out and do something in the world and figure out your way after that. So I scouted a little bit for the Raiders, and I didn't want to coach because coaching takes too much time. Takes a lot of time.
Your whole life.
Yeah, and it's like they don't go home sometimes. I like to go. I like to go home and see my family. So I enjoyed that. So I scouted for the Raiders a little while for about 3 years, and decided I didn't like that, and just started doing different things. Like I really got into officiating, and I like officiating. It's kind of I'm on the field. I enjoy it. I get to still be a part of the game, and I know the game, so it helps me officiate. And dealing with the players is also a good thing too. Have a good time.
So you're an NFL official?
AFC. I mean ACC. I'm sorry.
ACC, a college. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. How do you like ref in the ACC? How do you like that?
Like I said, I told you I enjoy being out there on the field.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I have a good time. Well, I get cussed out every weekend though, but it is what it is.
But that comes with the paycheck.
It comes with the stripes, brother. It comes with the stripes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No one likes us. No one likes us, but
yeah.
it is what it is.
No
You get
one
paid to be
likes us.
hated.
No one likes us. No one likes us. We don't care. You're from Philly. But Raul, how do you reset?
What do you have? Your own words?
Yeah.
Your own cheer.
All right.
How would you your NFL career? How would you sum that up? As far as just playing for those 11 years. Was it a gradual learning process, or once you got to a certain point with the Eagles, everything else was the same? The terminology was different.
No, I mean, when you play the game, as long as we played, once you get to the NFL, you just go out there and you execute, And sometimes, when you have a good scheme, a good solid scheme, that put the players in the right place, they're able to make plays.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been around I've seen some teams that have bad schemes, bad defensive schemes, and they just look bad.
Yeah, they constantly blow up.
So it really, you would think that in the NFL you wouldn't see a lot of teams with bad schemes, but there are some out there. And from a player like myself who really studied the game, I can look at it and see when someone has a bad scheme.
Yeah, you can just see what they have, see how they're lined up. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's like, well, they're not going to be successful, and you can tell. So I was fortunate enough to have When I first came in, I had Bud Carson was a great defensive coordinator. Then when Ray Rose took over, Emmett Thomas was a great defensive coordinator. Then when Andy Reid came in, Jim Johnson was a nice defensive coordinator. So I was blessed to have nice defensive coordinators all throughout my career. So it was a blessing for me.
You played in those high risk, high gain defenses.
Yeah.
You're coming, and then you have to drop 3 back into cover 3 or whatever, or, cover to one side. It's when everything works the way it's supposed to work, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And when it doesn't, you see it right there.
Well, you can tell the difference. It's a big difference when the scheme is not good, or when you have players who are not good. Also, sometimes they show up too.
Well, yeah. You're only the talent of your players is the ultimate say in what goes on. They have
right.
But
And
yeah.
I know you made some defensive touchdowns when you were playing in the NFL. What was the longest defensive touchdown you ever had? And against which team?
About 30 or 40 yards. One against the Cardinals, one against the Cowboys. When I was in Oakland, I had one against who was that? The Cleveland Browns. Yeah.
That must be a high. Picking off
Oh,
the pads,
it's one of the
first of
biggest
all.
highs ever. Because
Yeah.
on defense, you don't get to play offense anymore. So once you get that ball in your hand, you try to make the best of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is that I was interested in like when we talked about this, interested in how the transition from going from college to the pros. If I heard you properly, it's not a great big transition going from college to the pros. It's just that the players get faster and stronger than they were when they were in college.
Everyone has gone to college, and everyone was drafted, so therefore the top players are in the league now.
Right.
And like I told you, I was able to be a part of great defenses, great defensive schemes. So when you have a nice defensive scheme, that puts the players in great position to go out and make plays.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean that's defense in a nutshell right there.
Yeah.
So, well, what else do we have to say, guys?
Yeah. Did you like pass coverage the most when you were a linebacker?
Yep, because that's when you go get the interceptions. My whole thing is I would like to get a turnover. Most people want to go in and get like 20 tackles. I want the ball. Why? Why do I want the ball? Because that's instant. That means we get the ball back and we get the ball and it's time for the offense to go score. Like you can go get a sack. I like sacks too, but the next play they could throw a touchdown.
Yes, absolutely.
So if you get an interception or fumble recovery, guess what? It's our ball now.
Right.
My big thing was to make big plays, get interceptions, and do all that stuff. That was the fun part.
Yeah.
And you make tackles, but tackles come with it. But the interceptions and all that takes some skill to go out there and get interceptions because offense know exactly where they're going and what they're doing.
It takes a special kind of knowledge of defense and offenses to be able to pick up and read their schemes on offense,
right,
and what they're going to do.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. What I like is when teams go in motion to see if you're in man-to-man or you're in zone.
Yeah.
And they come back. Yeah. That's a basic. Every team does that in the NFL. Pretty much, I would say. Yeah.
Well, we didn't do it over the last few years with our offense, so
yeah.
It was but we'll see this year. I'm excited this year though.
Yeah, it should be a whole new world.
What's your prediction on the upcoming NFL season, and who do you think will go to the Super Bowl this year?
I don't it's if we don't get injured, if we don't have any injuries, and our offense does what it's capable of doing, I think we'll be sitting there right in great position to make a great move towards the Super Bowl.
You definitely have the talent.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I just hopefully we don't get anyone injured, and the offense is ready to go, and I think we look forward to some big things.
Yeah, it should be a good year. It should be a good year.
Yeah.
Dave, go ahead.
Did the after your NFL after you retired from the NFL, did the any of the teams, did they contact you to be a coach?
No,
Did they offer you assistant coach job or anything?
no, not at all. And it's like as a player, if you wanted, if I really wanted to pursue that, I could have pursued coaching. But I didn't. That wasn't the area that I wanted to go in.
Yeah, coaching is a lonely life.
Yeah,
Like you said.
and honestly, like I said, I told you guys. I mean, I really knew the game very well. I would have been a pretty good coach.
Oh, sure.
I think I would have been, but it's just something that amount of time that they really put in there. I don't think I would have. I would have enjoyed that. How about that?
Yeah, I mean, game time. You get to where you got to go. When you're an official, you officiate the game, and then you get yourself together and you head back home or you head back to wherever you're going.
Right.
I mean,
right, kind of like a player.
Yeah,
It's just like a player. You go in the day before the game, get the game over, and you go back home.
right.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, there's no practicing. It's just game
No,
time.
like I told you,
Just
I work out. I work out now just to stay in shape. But other than that, no. No
What-
practicing. You can watch film a little bit during the week, see what the teams are doing, and go from there.
What is the best tailgate you ever been to?
Well, the Eagles. I mean, that's a given, brother. I do when I like I said, they'll ask us to come and spend time with the fans, and I go out to the tailgates. I have a good time with the fans at tailgating at the Eagle games.
Yeah, like we said earlier, the Philadelphia people sure love their Eagles.
Yeah,
And,
they do. They do.
I mean, to come in and set up at 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning for their tailgate for that afternoon.
Yeah,
I
they'd be
mean,
ready
they
to
had
go.
to totally invested in it.
They'd be ready to go.
Yeah.
Do you I got a couple more questions. My first question, my next question is, do you do anything for the community in Philadelphia? Like, what kind of community work do you do in Philadelphia?
Most of the things that I do when they have kid football camps, they'll invite us to come out, and I'll take the kids through some drills and talk to them, and that's the stuff I do.
Go ahead,
Um,
Raul.
My next question is, do you have any messages for all the Philadelphia Eagle fan out there, and all the fans out there?
Well, I tell you what, like we've been talking the whole time. I'm excited about the season. I'm excited about our new offense. I'm excited about the new players we picked up. I'm ready to watch some football. I can't wait for football season.
Me
to start.
too.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Hey, what do you go to all the home games and all the away games?
No, I don't. No, I can't. I mean, I officiate, so I can't really go to games a lot. I mean, I make some of the games because I get back in town early enough, but most of the time, I'm officiating my own game on the weekend. So I've worked on the weekends as they're getting ready for their game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any motivational quotes for the viewers out there?
Not anything that comes of mind. I just like the thing I've always knew that you can do anything you put your mind to. You can do anything you put your mind to.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Before William wrap things up, I got a special song for you, William Thomas. Basil and William and Charlie, you can join also.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Eagles, fly on
On
the
the
road
road to
to
victory.
victory.
Fly,
Fly,
Eagles, fly.
Eagles, fly.
Man, we're
We're
off,
touching
man.
out.
We're
One,
off.
two,
One, two,
We're
three.
three.
singing in
Hit 'em
different.
low,
Hit
hit
them
'em high,
high,
High.
and
and
watch
watch
our
Watch our
our
eagles
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 fly.
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 Fly,
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 Eagles,
Eagles,
eagles
fly.
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 On the
On
On the
the
road
road
to
road
to
to
victory.
victory.
victory. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Eagles. All right, guys.
Thank you, William.
Oh,
It
you're
was a
welcome.
pleasure having you
You're
on
welcome,
Thank
the
guys.
show
you, thank
tonight.
you, thank you, thank you, Willie.
Hey, you guys take care.
William, can you do the
William and William.
Yeah, take care,
Two
guys.
Williams here
William?
on
Can
the
you do
show
the
with one
closing
snow.
statement?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to another episode of Rockin' with Rahul and the Free Amigos. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and be sure to follow us on Instagram. Thank you and have a good night.
Take care, guys.
See you
Go
all
birds.
in 2
Take
weeks
care.
because
Thank you.
next
Birds.
week I'll be
Good
on
night.
vacation.
Go birds.
Go birds. Go birds. Go.
So, what would you guys think?
It was good.
That's pretty good. It's all right.
How did I do tonight, guys?
You did fine.
Yeah.